Got it. Hey, hey, welcome March. March that came in like a lamb until the next 2 days of winter again, but that's okay. We're gonna chalk it up to today was sunshine and glorious. And I haven't felt such a I don't know how I want to say other than in the inspiring impact post or chat that Lexi posted today, that was very similar to myself feeling. But in addition to that, it was I myself, 8 years, 11 months, and 31 days now with this company. And after last month, it's just kind of something shifted, whether it was because I chose to look at things a little bit different, which I think that has a lot to do with it, because how I look at my business definitely maps things for myself. And I did take a little bit of time of just setting back and being like, what am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. And then realizing, just do the dang thing. People need what we have. And then when I started sending the messages, reaching out with voice messages and going back as to exactly, it's not about me, it's about what they need. It just cemented my belief that I, for myself, I'm going to speak for myself, am in the right place. And I'd say at the right time, but y'all, it doesn't matter. When you believe in these products, when you believe in this company, when you believe in the legacy that you're building for your family, that's all you need. That is all you need. And God, but God. So super excited to give a shout out to our rock stars from last month. Hold on. If I turn my light on in my office, it just is like a magnifying glass on me, and I don't like how it looks. So, all right. In the month of February, we welcomed 16 brand new people into the company to get started on their health and wellness journey. And I'm so super excited about that. Woody and I welcomed 3 new team members. Lexi also welcomed 3 new team members, as did Michelle. Nice. Welcome 3 new team members. Congratulations. We had the following people that all welcomed 1 new person getting started on their health and wellness journey. We had Kathy Benny, Vanessa Cloyd, Dylan, and Lexi. When you get become senior Ruby or above, you can work your husband's account, and we can get into that later. But Danny Crossland welcomed 1. Taylor Schultz welcomed 1. Alan Klassen welcomed 1. Lacey Hall welcomed 1. And Claire Snow welcomed 1 brand new ambassador. So with that being said, you're not all living under a rock. I know that. You all know that we have this retreat coming up that we are super excited about, just because it's the first one that I am doing for our team on down, and just super excited to be hosting that at my house, because it's going to be super chill, but we have some amazing things planned because it's so close to home for myself. And I am so excited to welcome all y'all to our home and be able to share everything that we have planned, some of which I am the only one that knows about. With that being said, the following people have already earned it: Lacey Hall, Lexi, Michelle, nice, and myself. And we have these people that are super close to earning it. Janelle Harms needs 1. Taylor Schultz needs 1. Janelle Harms has 1. She needs 2. Taylor Schultz has 2. She needs 1. Cindy Bodihati has 1, needs 2. Alan Klassen has 1, needs 2. Danny Crossland has 1, needs 2. Vanessa has one and needs two. Kathy Benny has one that needs two. And anything can happen. Did you all see the promotion that's coming up or that is happening now this month? And I don't know what it is about this promotion, but people go bonkers. And if you're thinking, yeah, but I don't know how, we're going to explain it to you. And if after you get off this call and you're still like, I don't know how, that's what we're here for. Don't you dare sit there and say, but I don't know what to do, because that's what we're here for. We are so blessed to have you all with us on this journey, and super excited for this month of March. So take it away, Lex.
Yay. Okay. I love celebrating last month. I think it's so important to step back and look at what happened last month and be so proud. It can be easy to come back and feel like you're starting at zero again on the first, but you're never starting from zero. You're always starting from better than you were last month. And everything that you did last month was great experience that you are bringing in to March. I've had lots of different thoughts of what I wanted to say tonight, and I don't even know really where this is going to go. So we're going to jump in and do incentives, and then we're going to see what God is going to make me say tonight. Okay, first I'm going to share my screen. You should have received the incentives in an email where, okay, I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to try. Okay, do you see my screen? And do you see incentives? Did it change when I moved it? Because sometimes it doesn't change. Okay, perfect. So you should have received these incentives in your email. These are also on the website under resources, brand ambassador incentives. It's going to bring you to this page. So if you want to look more, if you want to dig into the Help Center article, that is where you find this information. It's also posted, all of it is posted in Success Starts With You. So feel free to go over there and be excited on those posts to drum up excitement with others. It's okay to go and be excited on things and engage. That really helps that group. So I'm going to ask you and encourage you to go over there and pump up those posts. Tag anybody who you are thinking of that may need to know, or somebody that you're chatting with. Go ahead and tag them in that post, because every comment bumps those posts, which is so good to keep that group bumped in people's feeds. Just a little plug there. So first is the March Plexus Prize. Some of you might remember iPad Madness from 2020. It was 100% madness. This was the incentive that started the rocket ship that was June and July of summer 2020. So I want you to, we're going to just harness that. That's what we're believing is happening right now. People want iPads. People need cash. And we have exactly what they need. They're either going to sleep worried about their health, their finances, especially with inflation in the economy and the way that groceries are outrageously expensive right now. People are worried about this kind of stuff, and we have what is going to help them. So it is iPad Madness. So in order to get your iPad, you sign up 6 new VIPs yourself. That is one way. Another way is to sign up 3 and have a new level 1 rank advanced, silver or above. Somebody goes silver, senior silver, gold, anything, any rank advancement of your level 1 plus signing 3 yourself is going to get you 1 iPad. So there's 2 roads you can take to get that. And then doing either one of those twice. So signing 12 or signing 3 and a new level 1. Doing either one of those twice. That's what I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to botch this. Is going to get you 2 iPad 10s. So you need 2. I'm really excited. We have kind of started integrating iPad stuff for school. So I'm really excited to upgrade our iPad for homeschool is what I am looking for this. And I also want you to think about helping other people earn this. It's so easy to get wrapped up in, how do I earn this? How do I get my 6? I need to do this. But I want you to go through this month always thinking of somebody that you can reach down and help earn this incentive, because in the long run, It's going to help them. It's going to help you. And it's going to help people that they can touch that you do not even know yet. So keep that in mind. We still have our Go to Nashville contest. There is still so much time, and credits can stack up for this so fast. So I want you to dream big, set your goals. We're going to come back and talk about convention because it's going to be a party, and I'm really excited that you're all going to be there with me. There is more about the convention contest. Actual credits and dashboard is in your virtual office in your dashboard. For more information on yours specifically. If you want to get together and map this out and set a goal, we are always open to sit down and do that with you as well. Okay, this is our enrollment offer. So our promo code is March 23, different than we have used for a very long time. But our promo code is March 23. That is going to get them a free bag of Active Berry Brave with their welcome pack. This is all month long. These are kind of similar, so I don't want you to get confused. So for new VIPs, we have a promo code. It's March 23, and that is going to get them an Active Berry Brave for free with their welcome pack purchase. That's for new VIPs. I'm going to skip this. For current VIPs, current brand ambassadors, anybody who already has an account, is already ordering and has their subscription set up, if their subscription, when their subscription processes, either from tomorrow, since today they can't process it today, tomorrow through March 15th, as long as their subtotal, I'm going to say it again, subtotal before tax and shipping, subtotal number. I had somebody come back today who had their order at literally $151 after tax and shipping. They were mad they didn't get the active, but the subtotal has to be $149 or more before tax and shipping. Then that is going to automatically come with a free Active Berry Brave. There's nowhere to add it. Nothing you need to do. It's going to come automatically as long as your order ships before the 15th, on or before the 15th, and the subtotal line reads 149 or more. So a really good time to reach out to anybody who has a subscription and ask them if they are interested in having this, if they want to either increase their subscription if they're not to 149 and or move it to the 15th or before. I'm gonna go back up here. Smart Snack Minis are $5 off if you buy a bag of Smart Snack Minis and a reset together. That's going to be automatically stuck on there when both of those things are in your cart. If you have not tried the Smart Snack Minis, they are so good. They're the only snacks I'm allowed to buy my kids. We are going through them like literal candy. So if anybody wants to donate a bag of Smart Snack Minis to my house, Lily literally has 2 chocolates a day. So I'm going to need the chocolate to come out in a single bag because that's all she can eat. And you can always tell because it's all around her mouth. This is the last month for greens as our product of the season. So what that means is when you go in to redeem your perks, which you are stacking up for free product every time your subscription ships every single month. When you go in to redeem those, the greens is going to be 50 credits less than it will be next month. So if you're wanting to try greens, if you want to stock up on a greens, grab an extra one. It's 50 credits less, which is going to save about $5 in credits if you transfer credits to dollars. So last month for greens, you want to stick that on your subscription. There's our Active Berry Brave for current VIPs, which is only through the 15th. New VIPs are going to get that with the promo code all month long. Current VIPs, subscriptions or manual orders is only through the 15th. And we have our Fast Start program. I want you to remember that our Fast Start program is double bonuses and big cash in this economy. You have a really powerful way to impact families by sharing this. And I want you to keep sharing it because someone is going to say, yes, I'm doing that. I'm ready. And they're going to get the Fast Start bonus, but they can't say that if you don't tell them about it. So that is our incentives for March. If you have any questions, holler at me. Yes.
Pause for a second. I know as of this morning, actually it was this afternoon, when you had a new VIP that was enrolling with the March 23 code, it would say when you put that in the box, it was saying that it was not valid and it was saying not accepted, but you just keep going and it will accept it. IT is aware of it. They are fixing it. So just keep putting it in there, March 23, all together, no spaces. It will still honor it at the end. They're aware of it. Hopefully it'll be fixed by tonight.
Someone has to go in and try it and tell us if it's fixed. Who's it going to be? Who's going to see if it's fixed? Okay, I just want to share this really fast. It's heavy on my heart. I don't know. I think most of you know who Jana Hooten is, our grandma Diamond. She's our grandma Diamond. We're gonna call her that. She's not a grandma yet, but she and her story is so powerful, and I'm not going to be able to do it justice, but I want to use her as an example as to why we do what we do and why we do what we do now before we need to be doing what we're doing. So a little bit of Jana's story. Like I said, I'm not going to do it justice. Her story is incredible, and there are far better. She is so good at telling her story. So if you don't follow her on Facebook, definitely go follow her. But she has gone through some crazy things in her life. And by the grace of God, she found plexus and worked her tail off in it long ago, longer than 8 years, which is how long I've been here. And she's been here longer than that. And her work that she did has paid off in multiple different seasons of life when she has needed to lean on this. And it's all because of the work that she put in. When there was a horrible accident and her daughter went to be with Jesus, she was able to step back and grieve. And Steve was able to step back from his job for as long as he needed before he was ready to go back. They were able to be as a family. And there's been many other things that have happened that she's been able to just lean on plexus, and then she comes back and works it again because it's been there for her. So she is so committed to this. So over the last weekend, they were in Arizona, her and her husband, Steve, and he didn't feel well, but he's now retired police officer. He's a private investigator, I believe. He was in pain, and for Steve to be in pain is like a huge deal because he's tough. He's a man, but he is a incredibly strong, tough man. So for him to be in pain was a really big deal. And they ended up hauling him in Arizona at Plexus. They live in Texas. They hauled him via ambulance to the emergency room, and he had the worst case of appendicitis that this doctor had ever seen. And now they are hanging out in Arizona in the hospital until he is released and able to travel, make the trip home, which is so crazy. We're obviously wrapping them in all of our prayers that he can recover, but it's just such a great reminder example that she has put in the work. So now she doesn't even have to think about being away from home for 2 weeks and being taken care of and knowing that she's still going to have a paycheck. She doesn't have to miss work and all of these different things. So I just want that to be an example of inspiration to you of why we do what we do and how powerful it can be, that we don't know what's around the corner and what we're working for right now, that we're going to be so grateful we did the consistent work now that paid us back tenfold later. And maybe it's not you that's going to have something like that come up, but it's your next VIP who you're bold enough to talk to about Fast Start, who goes crazy. And then they have this to lean on when something, God forbid, crazy like that happens. I hope I did her story justice. I love her so dearly. But I just have been kind of reveling in that. And I'm so happy for her. I'm so proud of her for putting the work in. And I love this industry and the company and all of this that we are in. So anyway, back to everything else. I'm going to get the calendar for events up. To be completely honest, today got wild on me. I spent more time looking at my kids and hanging out with them than getting the calendar done. So I apologize. I will have that up hopefully tomorrow. but I just wanted to run through a couple dates if you have a planner or whatever you look like, just so that you have a heads up of what is going on and what's coming. And then, like I said, this will all be coming in the calendar if you're not at a place where you can do that. So first is resets. We have a reset group starting Monday the 6th. That's this coming Monday. And then our other reset this month is the 20th through the 22nd, Monday through Wednesday and Monday through Wednesday. Then on next Wednesday, the 8th, Thursday the 9th, Friday the 10th, we're going to do another sample chat like we did last month. It's going to be exactly the same as last month. So if you were in it, you know what you're looking for. If you weren't in it, great. You're going to get to see exactly what it is. But what it is going to be is if you have sent out birthday samples, if that's something that you do, those are people who can be invited to this. If you have offered samples in person just because somebody was dragging and they needed a pick-me-up and you had some active, that's a sample. Definitely invite that person. And we're going to have all these messages laid out for you. That way you don't have to do any thinking. All you have to do is think of the people who have a sample, or you can throw up a post and you can offer to sell a sample. And we'll have all of the information for that in that post. So that is something that is working well right now, is samples. People are liking that they can get it in their hands, they can touch it, they can taste it. And then we'll obviously have the deals and the sample chat to get them started. Even if they drank their sample last week and they weren't in the last sample chat, invite them to this sample chat, because whether they, I mean, we're going to be encouraging them to drink it with us, but if they don't have it, it's still incredible information and they're going to be eligible for the deals that are in there. So sample chat, there's a post coming with more information, and it will be exactly the same as last time, like I said. So if you missed it, you didn't miss anything because it's coming again. And if you were in it, then you already know exactly what it will look like. Then we have, I don't know if we like, you know, because Facebook is so fun and likes to hide all the things, which is why it's important for you to engage in groups and comment on posts. Yay! Raise your hand if you heard me say that. The retreat qualification was extended today through March 15th. So the reason that Mom was saying 2 to go, 1 to go, and still cheering is because you can still earn your spot. So I want you to be there. We want you there with us. It's going to be so good. I don't even know of everything that's going on, and I know that it's going to be so good. So excited about that. And then the retreat is, that's where I was going. I was like, where was I going with this? I should have the calendar done so that I'm not so squirrel brained. The retreat is the Friday the 24th, Saturday the 25th, and Sunday the 26th is breakfast and head home. That's the retreat. Then we also are going to have something fun, which I'm going to just tell you to look for more information on. We're going to do a mid-March push, Monday the 13th through Wednesday the 15th. And what we're going to do is we're going to close our eyes and we're going to pretend like that's the very end of the month. And we're going to work then like it's the end of the month. That way we're not waiting and scrambling at the last on the last day of the month. So keep your ears out, eyes up, commenting on posts. That way you're getting notifications for things that are going on in the groups so that you can see the information for the mid-March push. Then I think everything else is like our weekly calls. We have the Real People, Real Stories opportunity calls. Who has been on one of those? Raise your hand if you have listened into one of those. If you haven't, I highly encourage you to. The stories are so good for me. I loved to listen to them. They were so good to build my belief and remind me why we're doing what we're doing and that people are struggling, but they're also so powerful for getting people on. I have had one person, actually, of all the invites I've sent, get on with me, and she signed up last month. So very good rate of return, I think is what you would call that. Those are Thursday nights at 8:30. Then there is also a replay of, there will be one tomorrow night, Thursday night at 8:30. Then on next Monday, they're going to replay the exact same call. So there's essentially 2 a week, but it's the same 1 the following Monday. Does that make sense? They're going to play it tomorrow, brand new, live. Then on next Monday, it's the recording on Zoom. Looks like it's live, but it's a recording. It's great. I would push for Thursday, and then you can be on and your face can be on and you can be commenting in the chat with your human. We have the corporate calls, the welcome to Plexus, the Monday motivation, the community huddle,
Book club on the
real stories. Book club is on the 18th. Yes. The recording of last month's book club is very, very good. If you have not watched it, I listened to it today while my children were being crazy, I think, and I was tuning them out. Our weekly Pink Link team call, weekly Team Anderson call, and the corporate calls. So like I said, that's all coming on a calendar. Do you guys like the calendar to have everything laid out? Did that help? Were you able to be like, yeah, I know where to go. I know what to do. It's good. Okay, good. Sample chat. Calendar coming. Mid-March push. Just making sure I didn't miss anything on my notes. Okay, the only other thing is to encourage you again to come to convention in Nashville in June. It's going to be so good. I don't know what this big entertainment is, but evidently the entertainment itself is going to be worth it. No, but really, convention is incredible. We have incredible speakers. Valerie Burton, if you were tuned into Super Saturday, is going to be there. John Maxwell is going to be there. More people who I cannot think of, because those are the only 2 I can think of right now, are going to be there. But it's going to be so good. And if you've ever been to convention, put something in the chat. What's your favorite part of convention? I love that it is like life. Like yes, there's so much business training and it's so good. And there's new product announcements and new strategies and new things like that. But also there's so much like life advice and life goodness that comes from convention as well. And it is just something that you do not want to miss.
John Maxwell, need you say more in person, live? This is, I want to say, since I've been with the company, the 4th time that I will have seen John Maxwell in person. And you just can't get enough. But then in addition to that, it's just the matter of being able to be with your people and being like, so what are we going to do with this? Take this nugget and let's implement this. Let's just pick one thing, because you're going to get so much. If this will be your first time, which I know I'm not talking to anybody on the call that it will be their first time at convention. I mean, Nashville's a blast. Woody and I have been there. This will be our 3rd time in Nashville, and it's amazing. But it's just different, I guess, for nothing else. It's just different to just be there, but to have John Maxwell again live and in person. You guys, I want you to just take a step back and think about what this company does for us, because they don't have to do that. They don't have to. So be thankful for that. And like Lexi said, I am so excited for all of y'all to be there live and in person so that we can collaborate.
Yes, it's a big old party. It's gonna be so fun. If you are questioning it, getting there, the cost of it, please reach out so we can map that out and chat about it. We have ways. Lacey has ways. Not me, it's her, to make it as affordable as humanly possible. Talk to my Arkansas friends today. If you are not registered for convention yet, because you're like, I don't know, keep your eye out for a registration goodie thing. I'm working out the details, but there will be a post about registering for convention and saving money that way. So we are at the Westin.